When you think giving a narcissist another chance is fine, this is why you should think you are not. Everyone, I can see you're feeling a bit of nostalgia for your narcissistic ex. It's totally normal to reminisce about the good times you've had together, and even wonder if getting back together with them is the right move. After all, relationships with someone who is always thinking about themselves can be quite challenging. But is it possible to have a healthier bond with them this time around? In this video, I'll share some insights on what you need to consider before reconnecting with an ex-narcissist. So grab a cozy seat and let's dive in. First, I want to thank all of you for your incredible support and for joining me on this journey. Your presence here means a lot to me, and I truly appreciate it. Now let's talk about that burning question on your mind. Should you give the narcissist in your life another chance? I understand that you might be feeling lonely or nostalgic, and your instinct might be to reach out and try to mend things. But before you jump back into their arms, it's crucial to really think about why you want to reconnect, and if you're prepared for the challenges that may come along with dating a narcissist again. I know how heartbreaking and overwhelming it can be just to think about the impact your relationship with a narcissist has had on your life. We'll explore the different options you have if you're considering pursuing a relationship with a narcissist again. If you're like most people, you might be wondering, how can I possibly make things work with a narcissist this time around? Trust me, I completely understand how hard this situation can be. There are questions like, how can I change and evolve in this relationship? Is it possible to save a relationship with a narcissist? Can we really make it work? You've probably heard people say, don't get back with them, or you need to focus on your own mental health. So many times. It can be really difficult to admit that you still long for their presence in your life. You might be asking yourself, what's going on? Can I really make this work with them? Do we have a chance at happiness together? And you know what? It's okay to ask these questions. I completely understand the position you're in, but before making any decisions or shifting your focus, there are a few things that we need to discuss. Dating a narcissist is one of the most emotionally draining experiences you could ever have. While it may seem like there were some high points, looking back on your time together, you will see that it was just as bad as everyone else says it is. They would have encouraged you to make poor decisions and would have only shown interest in you when it suited them. If you had shown them true empathy, sympathy, and understanding, you would have seen that what they needed most was help. It is unfortunate that you ended up in a relationship with a narcissist. This kind of relationship can also be referred to as a trauma bond. This bond is formed when a person feels an intense urge to communicate with their abuser despite the pain they have caused. You want to tell them how much they've hurt you, but you know that doing so will only make things worse. You feel as if being with them or just talking to them will ease your pain. It's so bad that you don't want it to end. I understand your perspective, but it's never a good idea to remain in an abusive relationship. You are right, this problem is serious, and it poses a significant threat to your well-being. This individual's only motivation is to feel loved and admired by you, and they will stop at nothing to achieve that goal. However, they aren't the same person you met when you first started dating, and they won't always be overly concerned with you. You can't expect constant adoration from them, as they only make an effort to win you over at the beginning of the relationship. Once they have you in their grasp, this strategy is no longer necessary. When someone knows that they are accepted by you, regardless of their behavior, they can finally reveal their true colors. This is when you might start to see their abusive tendencies. They will scheme behind your back to bring you down, ruin your reputation, put you down, and take your belongings. This behavior is who they truly are, and you have been meeting their expectations all along. The memories of the person who used to brighten your day and make you feel special will slowly fade away. They will continue to give you tokens of their appreciation now and then, but you shouldn't expect them to treat you the same way they did when you first started dating. It's time to get rid of any expectations of them because they will never be met. They will only reflect back what you give them, which is most likely a projection. The best version of themselves that narcissists present to you are unsustainable, as it takes a significant amount of their resources to maintain. They are not the villains they are made out to be. It's all an act that they always put on. Unfortunately, this disguised version of themselves is what you will primarily think of in your fantasies, leading you to develop feelings for them and eventually fall in love with them. Your questions will have been answered, and you will feel as though you belong. However, this is not the reality of the situation. The person you fell in love with is not who they truly are, and you long for them to become the person you thought they were. To a narcissist, you are disposable if you do not contribute significantly, obey their orders, and give them undivided attention. They expect you to carry out their requests, and if you fail to do so, they will stop extending you credit and sap your energy. The idea that if you comply with their demands, you'll return to the person you fell in love with is a false hope. Narcissists always let you down, and they only give out small doses of what you seek. As a result, we have the true discard phase emerging after the devalue, value, and trash phases. This pattern serves as a communication method for narcissists, where tension and relief are consistently present. Being caught in their web can initially make you feel great. However, if a narcissist reaches the point where they no longer care about you, they will push you away. Then, when they want your attention and energy back, they will draw you back in. If you provide the unconditional love that they have been craving, you will trigger their dependency on you, even if they are with other people. They will take from you, use it, and then demand it back in the future. This means that you can't expect them to treat you with the same care they did when you first started dating, and there is no going back to how things were. It's essential to remember this. Unfortunately, there is no escaping the narcissistic cycle once you are caught in it. Narcissists will constantly belittle and insult you in private and public settings, leading to the destruction of your self-confidence and dignity. Unfortunately, this is who they are. When someone belittles you, they are not motivated by love or benefiting both parties. Instead, they are trying to manipulate and control you to satisfy their own desires. This behavior is all they know, as it's how they were treated by their parents as a commodity or service. They continue to mimic this behavior in their relationships, even in their later years. Initially, they may seem like the person you were looking for, but once under their control, their true bitterness, brokenness, and nervousness are exposed, and they are solely focused on what you can provide and how it benefits them. If this is the type of relationship you desire, then dating a narcissist may be your only option. Regardless of any attempts to change them, they are unable to form healthy connections or let go of you when needed due to their attachment issues. The fact that you are still in contact with them or run into them occasionally does not imply that they like, respect, or even remember you. Instead, it is evident that they believe they can charm and control you whenever they want. Therefore, it is crucial to evaluate if you deserve better treatment and if continuing this type of relationship aligns with your self-respect. Yes, getting away from the influence of a narcissist is not easy, but it is possible, as many others can attest. Staying in a relationship with a narcissist can have severe effects on both your mind and body. The constant provocation and anxiety can lead to an excess of adrenaline, resulting in various health issues like diabetes and irregular heartbeat. If you're in a relationship with a narcissist, it's important to accept the harsh reality that you can't help them. It's impossible to aid a narcissist, so it's crucial to prioritize your own well-being instead of focusing on how good it feels in the moment. I hope this video has been informative and helpful to you. As the best audience ever, I look forward to producing another video soon. Have a nice day.